Wow, was the first round of the 2015 Stanley Cup Playoffs exciting or what? There were upsets, like the one that cost everyone their bracket challenge, St. Louis Blues. Intense rivalries renewed. There were goals like these. Hits like these. And then there were moments like these. Oh, Kate Upton.
Hell yes.
But there were no moments in the first round that topped these. On this installment of the NHL Flash presented by Bardown Hockey, we're taking a look at the top 5 moments of the 2015 Stanley Cup Playoffs first round. Moment number 5. Brent Seabrook scores in triple overtime, fueled by fruit and crap. Game 4 of the series between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Nashville Predators went into triple overtime, making it the longest game of these young Stanley Cup playoffs. Into the 6th period, early on, Brent Seabrook scored to end the game.
Back at the point, the drive by Seabrook, score!
Now after, when interviewed, Seabrook had this to say.
I always feel fatigued. I think, we did a good job. Our trainers do a good job of keeping us hydrated and fruit and all sorts of crap that makes us feel better.
Yes, that's awesome.
Too bad the Ottawa Senators couldn't have fruit and crap, because they couldn't seem to win a game in overtime in these playoffs. Moment number 4. The series between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators gets started with a bang, or a whack. We knew the series between Montreal and Ottawa would be a completely heated affair, and early on into Game 1, PK Subban and Mark Stone made things extremely interesting.
And the Oscar goes to...
Now after, when PK Subban was ejected from the game, he learned that Mark Stone had returned to the game to play, and he threw this quick fit. Now following the game, when asked about the slash, Mark Stone had this to say. For the record, I'm on neither side here. It's kind of a we can agree to disagree scenario. I just thought that clip was funny. Moment number 3. The case of the musical goaltenders. Have you ever seen so many goaltenders making starts in the Stanley Cup playoffs? Let's think about it here. We've seen Holtby and Grubauer, Lack and Miller, Hammond and Anderson, Darling and Crawford all make starts for their respective teams. We also saw Ramo, Howard, and Elliott make some quick appearances as well. Dubnyk, Darling, Allen, Lack, Hammond, Bishop, Grubauer, and Mrazek all made their playoff debuts as well. And that's not even mentioning the staples in Lundqvist, Price, Fleury, Halak, just to name a few. Alright, you brought your pen and paper, right? Having a hard time keeping up? Moment number 2. Great Canadian hockey in the Pacific. Of course, the series between the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks was going to be a hard-hitting one. Would you expect anything less from 2 Western Canadian teams? Bob Hartley is also known as a little bit of a disturber, and the Flames roster also features the likes of Michael Furland, who has become this year's playoffs' most beloved or hated rat. Now, in one of the most memorable moments, Game 2 of this series got a little bit ugly. And who are we kidding? Game 3 didn't really disappoint either, as Bieksa went after Furland. Moment number 1, playoff hockey returns to Winnipeg. Winnipeg lost their Jets to the city of Phoenix after the 1995-1996 NHL season, and the city had not seen playoffs in nearly 20 years. That was, of course, until the start of round 1. The city of Winnipeg treated fans of the NHL everywhere to this incredible spectacle. Now, I don't care which team is your favorite team. This was so great to see. The whiteout was awesome and the fans were so loud. The only thing better than watching it from TV would be being at that arena. Seeing a playoff game live at the MTS Center in Winnipeg, on my bucket list, check. With a handful of promising young players and prospects, the Jets look poised to make a return to the playoffs next year, and you'll be able to find me at one of those playoff games. Round 1 was packed with action, and with just half the teams left and a ton of NHL powerhouses advancing to the second round, we're promised some great hockey in round 2. Thanks for tuning in to the NHL Flash, presented by Bardown Hockey. Stay tuned for previews and predictions for round 2. Until next time, I'm Tyson Geick.